I'm Sean Hogan. My connection to pancreatic cancer is that my dad was, Patrick, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2020. It was just after the COVID lockdown, after he started feeling some pain in his back. Essentially it was stage 4 and inoperable. So that meant that he was diagnosed with about 18 months to live. Essentially from there it was quite a rapid decline, both physically and mentally, which ended up meaning that he only had about 7 months from diagnosis to death. So yeah. Really, it was quite a mystery at first. Essentially, I didn't know much about it. It's not a cancer that's, very publicised comparatively to some of the other ones. So, but what I found essentially after getting the diagnosis and learning about it was that it's incredibly brutal. It's often incredibly hard to detect early on, so it's not until it gets to its later stages that people realise they might have a problem. And the symptoms of it in terms of its ability to cripple your digestive functions and your ability to eat and then digest food and how it makes you feel sick, it's just really quickly begins to eat away essentially at people. There's also the mental side of it, which being such an aggressive cancer, it gives people such a short amount of time to live. So there's dealing with that as well. So from my point of view, it's a cancer that I think we need to talk about a lot more, a cancer that people should really know a lot more about, and the sort of ways that you can potentially earlier diagnose a cancer like this and prevent or live a healthier lifestyle in order to prevent the symptoms or prevent pancreatic cancer from occurring. Gut Cancer Foundation is a really worthy charity to support because they actually are looking at ways to prevent pancreatic cancer. When I was first doing my research in terms of what foundations were helping a cancer like this, they're the ones that are researching and trialling things and trialling treatments and early detection methods. So people like my dad might have been able to find out earlier or be able to know what he could have done earlier to potentially prevent it, and potentially for someone like me, whether it's hereditary, whether it's something that I need to be looking out for going forward, and whether it's something that whether there's ways I can change my current lifestyle to potentially limit the risk of it. So they really are more the ambulance at the top of the cliff as opposed to dealing with it at the bottom.